Hey everybody, what's up? So recently AsianSleepy has been talking about Hired Guns, which is a Necromunda game through Warhammer. And it got me thinking about something. And before I forget, Sleepy, I know the cover's a little bit worn. This is a copy of The Witcher I have, which is has the DRM issue. Um, it's like the enhanced edition. And it got me remembering this as well, which has adventure, editor, official game soundtrack, making of, game disc, and official guide. And also there was DLC. I downloaded the patch. DRM would not work. Never played it, which sucked because it was worth some good money. All right. So, anyways, as he's talking about the Warhammer games, Warhammer 40K, I remembered I have my original 3 games. I wish I have the Gold Edition, which is Dawn of War and Dawn of War Winter Assault. Basically, Dawn of War includes Chaos Space Marines, Eldar, Space Marines, or Orcs. I love the Orcs more than anything else because they're so chaotic. All the stuff you can do, it makes no sense. The Space Marines are okay, but they're the Blood Angels, and I kind of felt gypped a little bit because the Blood Angels have this genetic mutation, which I would love to have seen. Um, there are later on different avatars. I think there's one for Crone, which is the only chaos god you have in here, which kind of sucks, but whatever. The Eldar have their own avatar, basically you get it for so long. It takes quite a bit of resources, so it's you have to be really careful on how you do it. These are real, RTSs. Um, Winter Assault just basically has the Imperial Guard, and it gives new units. I'm not a big fan of the Imperial Guard. They're basically cannon fodder. That's all they really are. So next up, we have Dawn of War. This is, you don't have to have the first game, but it's worth it. Dark Crusade. And this gives you, it's been so long, this is Windows 2000 XP Uni, so it's been 17, 18 years since it came out. Take command of 2 playable races, Tau and Necron. Necron in this one is pretty good. Necron can actually heal themselves, and they're definitely kind of worth it. Their buildings are kind of iffy, a lot of resources. Basically, think of, excuse me, the Necron are more like the undead, which they are. They're like humans who became robotic. And the Eldar are kind of like regular elves. Dark Eldar are basically dark elves. Their whole deal is that there's just a different lore entirely behind them. But basically, because of excess that they did, their home worlds, a lot of them were destroyed, and they brought into the world the god Slaanesh, who's got this god of excess and lust. I would have liked to have seen that. I'm probably going to butcher it. Tesnich, who is illusion, god of magic. And then there's Nurgle, which is basically decay. Nurgle, I would have loved to see what they would have done with him. Unfortunately, the Chaos Gods are very diverse, so I don't think they could have fit everything into it. I don't know how I got this working on my computer. Maybe I got the wrong one I gave it to. I know I bought a copy for someone I know who wanted it. That is Soulstorm, which is basically, I have the European version, which gives the Sisters of Battle and the Dark Eldar. The Sisters of Battle, one of the things about them in Warhammer lore is that they basically they're kind of like psychic blockers. So anything that has psychic attack, they basically block it. And maybe it is from, I don't remember. 16 for them is mature for us. But yeah, I think I played this on PC. But for them, yeah, that's basically what it is. They just go in. They're worth it. I would say Orcs, Necron, and the Sisters of Battle are the best ones. Tau, I don't know how to classify them because they also have like what are called Kroots, which are kind of like another race that go in there, take mercenaries to help them out. But having all four at once are really a benefit because you can have like, if I remember correctly, like Imperial Guard fighting the Necron versus Orcs, different stuff. You just can't fight one against the other. I wish. I don't know. I never had a chance to play the second game. There's Dawn of War 2. I believe in this one, in one of the expansions, you get the Inquisition. You don't want to mess with them ever. They have an Inquisition game. Inquisition basically have the ability to call in this strike where they're so-called like cyclone missiles. I may be wrong. There's like cyclone missiles. Basically, as soon as they're launched, they hit the ground, wipe everything out, bacteria, everything. And so, like, if the Zerg, which are not the Zerg, xenomorphs, basically Tyranids, gene stealers, whatever you call them, they are like the Zerg. They can just rush everything, and they just steal resources to fuel their own stuff. And they're hive mind. So I'm kind of wondering, like, if the Zerg were borrowed from StarCraft or borrowed from them or not. It's hard to say, but I'd wish they had included them because they're just the stuff that they could have done would have been amazing. Never had a chance to play the second one. I would have loved to play it. Like you can go through different fractions. You can make your armor look like it. Not in the game. There's individual like. I think there might have been multiplayer. I don't remember. Like where you play against other people. I never have done that. Even like with Diablo. Never done that. I don't like MMOs. I'm just not a fan of them. But yeah, they're worth it. You know, like if you can find them, or if you can find like on Steam. I've never looked to see how much these would run, even used on eBay. I've always wondered what this one would run. It's the PC version. God, that thing sucked. Like, put it in, blue screen. Really? But yeah, so I did get the Sinking City. I got all the updates done, so I'm going to be playing that. What else? I have been playing some Leisure Suit Larry. Let Dreams Don't Dry. I would highly recommend if you get that one, get the PC version because it is a point and click. I have it for the Switch because it was the cheapest option. And I don't have a computer to play it right now. I admit freely that. But, I mean, it's okay. You know, it's like, I haven't gotten too far into it, maybe right, because some of the Larry humor, a lot of it is in there. He's still the same horny guy. They made a lot of changes to him, which I have to think were good in a lot of aspects. I can't talk. It's worth it. You know, it's like $6 on eShop. I'm trying to save up to get, what is it, next paycheck. Because car repairs. I get a couple of War Warhammer games. Try to get money built up in the eShop because I want to get Bayonetta 2, and I'm not getting a Wii U. I'm not getting a Wii U just to play Bayonetta 2. Sorry, I Bayonetta 1 for the Xbox, and I wish they would just do that. Now, that'd be a lot easier than having to buy a Switch version. I can get it online cheaper through the eShop. Octopath Traveler is another one that I want to get. I'm not going to buy that many more games because if I get... Because there's Space Hulk Tactics, Mechanicus, might get Hired Gun, which is what AsianSleepy was talking about. If I can find a good copy. And the other two, it really depends. A couple of them are actually cheap right now, so yeah. That's just, you know, and when he talked about Hired Gun, that's just what reminded me of those games. And I think it was Fancy Action Now was another one. I was kind of thinking about it, but when Sleepy was talking about it, I'm like, oh crap, yeah, I gotta find those games, pull them out. I may do that long day. Hopefully I'll get to play some tomorrow. Today's just one of those days we're not able to because a lot of stuff going on. And then I recorded another video, and for some reason my camera is acting screwy. The chaos god's doing with me, have me film the video. Yeah. I did pick up a kit. Yeah, talking about multiple things. I got a little sleeping EV. They don't shop very well much in the local hobby shop. Can you not stand on the keyboard, huh? Come on, you're gonna turn it off. So, because she's wanting to hop around, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll talk to you later. Take care.